Hello everyone, my name is Vineet Kumar Shah and today we are going to discuss Euclid's division lemma of class 10th. This is the first topic of the class 10th maths of chapter 1st, that is real numbers. So Euclid's division lemma, it is made up of three words. Euclid was the name of the mathematician who gave that lemma. Division, as the name suggests, this whole lemma or this whole algorithm consists of one mathematical tool, that is called division. And the lemma means steps. Now we are going to discuss about Euclid's division lemma. According to this lemma, if there are two positive integers, let's say they are a and b, let the two positive integers be a and b. Now according to this lemma, it is said that for any two positive integers a and b, there must be two whole numbers. Let assume that they are q and r, that will satisfy the equation, as a is equal to b into q plus r. This is the Euclid's division lemma, where a is the dividend, b is the divisor, q is a quotient, and r stands for remainder. If we take an example, let's say there are two numbers, that is 25 and 30. Let's assume that 25 is a and 30 is b. Then I can write 30 as 25 into 1 plus 5. How did I reach this conclusion? We can say right here, if I divide 30 by number 25, then I get the remainder 5. Now according to this lemma, I can say 25 is the dividend, 30 is the divisor, 1 is quotient, and 5 is the remainder. Is that clear? So the number can be represented in this form. This is the Euclid's division lemma. Now there are many applications of Euclid division lemma, but in NCERT or in your textbook there is only one application given, that is to find the HCF of any two numbers using this particular form of algorithm. So we shall look into that. I will stop the video, you should stop the video and record it and type it. So now we are going to discuss the application of Euclid division lemma. In your NCERT there is only one application, that is how to find HCF. How to find HCF, that is highest common factor, using Euclid's division lemma. Let's learn this with some examples. Let's say we take two numbers. Let's take I take 25 and 50. Or let's make it a little tough. Let's take the numbers 75 and 125, and we have to find the HCF using Euclid's division lemma. What we're gonna do is we will make 75 our divisor and 125 our dividend. Now we can say on the first one, here comes 75, and just like the normal division, we attempt this. Now the remainder of the first dividend becomes the divisor, and the divisor of the first dividend becomes the dividend itself. Now I can say again 1 and I will get 50. The remainder still becomes 25. Now in this step, the remainder of the first question became the divisor of the first question became the dividend, and the remainder of the second question became the divisor. I will take 50 here, and on 2 times I can get 50. Now the remainder is 0. So for the first step, that is step 1, I can write 125 as 75 times 1 plus 50. For step 2, I can write 75 as 50 times 1 plus 25. And for step 3, I can write 50 as 25 times 2 plus 0. Well, now all we have to do is this, we will see the step 3, the last step, and the divisor of the last step is our HCF. So the HCF of this question, or HCF of these two numbers, is 25. How can I be so sure? So let's check it out. From the oldest method, the oldest trick of our conscious, that is the prime factorization method. Prime factorization method. We'll take these two numbers. First one is 75 and second one is 125. How can I write 75 as its factor? So I can write it as 3 times 5, that gives us 15, and 15 times 5 will give us 75. For 125 I can write it as 5 times 5 times 5, or I can say it is 3 into 5 raised to the power 2 and 5 raised to the power 3. If I find something common, that is 5 raised to the power 2 and 5 raised to the power 2, because I can write it as 5 raised to the power 2 into 5 raised to the power 1. So the answer comes 5 raised to the power 2, that is 25 itself. So the HCF here and the HCF here is identical or are equal. So this method is known as the prime factorization method that we have studied throughout our life from class 4th, I guess. And this method is a Euclid's division lemma, which we are going to study in class 10th. Thank you. That's it for today.